always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and welcome to another episode of Thursday Gold Panning Fever. This is episode 13. So, let me catch up on chat. I see the chat's been busy while I've been playing in the background. So let me see. Hey, Backyard Prospecting. Famers Gold, hammer down. Backyard Prospecting. You need to stop doing your shows on Monday, man. That's the day I put up my reviews. I'm always busy doing stuff with my videos. I keep missing your live shows, but I'm gonna set an alarm on my phone so I start getting your live shows. Hey, Trudy Taylor, how you doing? Gunner L, how's it going? Having fun in Germany, getting all that Ryan Gold. Reg Lab, Jonathan Friend, Justin Preet, how's it going? Brian Bulger. Guido's, Aiden Ruiz, Jonathan Friend. Well, it's good that they were busy. That was a good bag. So I'm glad Paydirt Prospecting got busy. Yeah, Reg Lab, getting stuff overseas is expensive. Yeah, need the middleman. Bob Fitch. Yeah, the one you ordered from is the company that does all the fake and spoof websites. It's in my top 10 websites to avoid. So if you'd have watched that video, you'd know to avoid that one. Yeah, they don't have very many sellers in Germany. I've looked through all of Europe for a while. I think last year when I did my European tour, and there wasn't very many sellers. Hey, Keith Wynn, Carl Ordaway, Jeremy Saunders, Mark Miller, Brian's channel, Bo Diggity, Montana Treasure Hunter. I don't know why my chat just skipped a whole bunch, but make sure I'm not missing anybody. Y'all are too chatty tonight. Hey, Teresa. Gorilla Trucker, how's it going? All right. All caught up on chat. Hey, Lou Norris. See, I missed somebody. Lou Norris, CJ Hayes, missed you. Gregory Littleton, what's up? Raymond Wan, Jeremy Gilbreth. So, yeah, tonight we're going to be doing some gold Paydirt from GoldNuggetSales.com. I already opened the bag because I figured I might need to classify it. And, of course, I didn't need to classify it. It's all minus 20 material, so hopefully the gold's a little bit bigger. But there's 1 gram of gold guaranteed in this bag, so somebody's going to win a gram of gold tonight. And I'm doing good, Richard Davis. Tired as all diggins. I only slept about 2 hours last night. And I tried to take a nap earlier for like a half hour, and that just made it worse. So, M Straight X, how's it going? And also, I'll put out there, if any of my subscribers, if you're a Patreon member of mine, and you want Paydirt from the US, if you're out of the country, message me on Patreon. I'll see if I can't work out a way so I can reship Paydirt for you. And I don't need anything, you know. I'll be that free middleman. I don't mind doing it. You know. If it'll help you get Paydirt, I don't mind. That's great, Teresa. Glad you enjoyed it. Bob Fitch. Oh, you're going to get bad. It's not going to be very good. He's a horrible seller. So, you'll get 4 or 5 little pieces of gold. Brian Bulger. Yeah, all his sites look identical. I mean, I even have a couple of his bookmarked that he hasn't actually even opened yet, but he just owns the domain on. And once he actually opens them, I'll post something about them. Backyard prospecting. Yeah, I don't mind. I actually, when I used to be a comic book seller, when that's what I did for a living, I had a lot of overseas customers that would just order bulk stuff, have them shipped to me, and then I'd reship it to them. I charged them a little bit, but y'all are my Patreon, so I don't mind doing it. GS prospecting. Reg Lab, no worries. Because we can actually, there's a couple ways we could do it through, I can either reship it or we can ship it through eBay, where I'll just put a private auction up for a penny, and, then you don't pay the international fees, but then it gives you tracking. So, but we'll see. I'll work out something. I don't mind, my mailbox is always empty, so I don't mind. And Gunner L, yeah, I'd do middleman for you, Gunner L. You have my email, Gunner. Just email me. Bob Fitch. You never know. I actually heard so, but then again, in all that hokey sellers, Paydirt, I've heard one good review where somebody said they got a really good bag, but it could be a fake review. It could have been someone just blowing up smoke. It was in one of my comments one time about how they got something. So you never know who it was from, but 99.9999 of the people I've heard from all got skunked. So Brian's channel. Well, you can't win any Paydirt tonight, but you can win some gold. So I'll post the thing. Make sure you leave a comment over there on that video so you can try to win some gold. Yeah, Gold Bay's still my #1 recommended. I know there's a few companies out there right now trying to dethrone Gold Bay with all their 100% ROIs and things like that. And I'm happy for that. I love that these companies are doing that. But, like I've always said, Gold Bay's been doing this for years and years and years. So, we'll see what happens in 2 years from now if they're still doing that, All right, Gunnar L. Yeah, just email me. I got nothing to do. I mean, because you can even order it, and I'll just give you my address, and they'll just ship it to me, and then I'll ship it to you, and we'll just figure out, Hey, Southern Coin, how's it going? Backyard potting. So I got potting soil. Yeah, everything he sells is just junk. But it's what always just boggles my mind is he put so much work into doing all those bogus sites, and he's got the best domain in the world, Gold Rush Paydirt. I mean, if you gave me that domain and I wanted to sell Paydirt, I could sell more Paydirt out of that domain than he does through all his combined. Still waiting on Martin's Paydirt from February. Seen a live feed. Jonathan Friend, was it Paydirt you bought or won? Because if it's bought, he's slow, but he generally ships it. If you want it, you're going to be waiting forever. No. Yeah, if you won the Paydirt, it's one of those giveaways where you never actually collect the prize. I can't tell you the number of people who have told me they've won stuff from that channel and never gotten it. It's just, it's easy. I could come on this show tonight and tell you I'm going to give away $1 million. If nobody gets it, you're only upsetting one person. If I put a show on and said I was giving away, an ounce of gold, and this channel would be flooded with chat, people posting, watching my videos and all that. And at the end of the day, only one person gets upset when I don't ship them their product. So, it's not the right thing to do, but unfortunately, that's what some of these channels do. Hey, HD Shovelhead, JP Lawns and more. JP Lawns and more, I think, well, I don't want to say it. Maybe it's next month I have your Paydirt to review. Your Paydirt keeps getting put on the back end because it's never up on the site, JP. Trust the process. How's it going? Josh Ortiz. Outlaw Dot. Just saw you. Yeah, M Straight X. It's just, I'm trying not to say anything about the other channels because I don't want to take away from my channel and talk about, but it's sad when you win something and you don't get it. Just don't offer anything for free. I mean, that's the easiest way. I mean, I know for a fact I did not do my first giveaway on my channel until I think I was at like 3,000 subscribers or something crazy like that. It just, I couldn't afford it. I couldn't afford to do giveaways, so why bother? I think too many people have gotten into the rut of they need to do giveaways to grow their channel instead of putting content up. And they think they're putting content up by doing giveaways and raffles, but that's not content. And YouTube really comes down on content that is nothing but raffles. So, it just hurts your channel. You won't get in any recommended. You could put Gold Bay in the title, but then if you put raffle and giveaway, YouTube's not going to put it anywhere near in a recommendation. So it just hurts your channel by doing giveaways. I know people think that people like it and they get all these people in, but those people are only on your channel to win something. They're not there to watch the rest of your content. So, it's sad that so many channels have to do so many giveaways. Even though now I'm doing giveaways, but mine are different. I've got a lot of subscribers now, so. Hey, Jackie Scott, back on the road. Well, good luck on the road. Enjoy your new truck, or newer truck. JP1s? Well, that's good. Well, I have bags of yours to do for next month. My slot is full for this month. I'll try to push it up. I think, well, I had it for the early beginning of next month, but then I'm going out of town at that time. So, because I actually have one of your bags to do a review on, as well as to do in one of these live shows. Corey McGee. Now, don't badmouth all New Yorkers. Not all New Yorkers are bad. Brian Bolger, I'm assuming you're talking about the Gold Bay Paydirt, the Hard Rock. I am going to try to do it this weekend. I got in some glass flasks, I got in the acids, and I've got in all this stuff to try to redo the Gold Bay, and I'm hoping it'll work. I just haven't had the time during the week to do it. So, yeah, Jackie Scott, I look forward to your new videos. So, but it is in the works. I've also got my sluice I've been working on. I finally got everything set for it. So this weekend I'm going to try to do the video for my sluice, the Miller Prospecting $20 sluice, and do the Hard Rock second part. So see if I can't recover some more gold. Probably tonight, in fact, after I get off this live show, I'm going to use the acid on the gold to see just what it does, and then one piece of concrete just to see before I go set up all my cameras and everything. I have an ex who was a New Yorker. Now I didn't say all New Yorkers were good either, New Yorkers tend to be either or, It's either they're really bad or they're really good, in my opinion anyway. Hey, biking, gaming, walking with Ron E. That's a long story. Never-ending saga. How's it going? Gregory Littleton. How you doing? Mark Miller, there you go. Here, let me post a link again. Make sure you go and leave a comment on that video. Click that link and leave one comment and have your chance at winning the gold for tonight. So tonight, I've said it earlier, but I'll say it again. We're doing a 1-pound bag from GoldNuggetSales.com. This is their Juneau, Alaska bag. It was guaranteed 1 gram of gold. Well, it is guaranteed 1 gram of gold. It's just if I can recover it. And I did classify it all down just to see, but it's all small dirt, so yeah, that's what I have. I have muriatic acid, so, but I'm just mostly hoping that I don't like burn off my leg or something stupid. I tend to be spastic sometimes, so, but we'll see how it goes. I'm not always the sharpest tool. I just keep having to tell myself when I was setting everything up, because I have it all set up. See, I have. I'll even show you. See, so I have it all set up in my little beakers. And I have to keep telling myself, make sure you don't stick your hands in there to stir it when you do it. Because, I tend to get a little, old age. So, Hey, Chris, how's it going? Hey, you rocking? What is your opinion of GoldNuggetSales, Donna Corn? Hey, Sherwood Prospecting, how's it going? Donna, I like them. It's kind of a mixed bag, though. You know, it's one of those things where a lot of new sellers come out and they just blast the market with really good ROIs, really good Paydirt, and then it just kind of fizzles down. Now, I'm not saying it's going to fizzle down a ton, but I do think he won't keep this up forever. You know, you can only sell so many 100% ROI bags before you stop selling your other bags of Paydirt that you make profit on, and then you stop making money. And then it stopped, you know, you're going to the post office spending an hour to ship out, you know, 10 bags of Paydirt you made zero money on. It doesn't last long. So, you know, but that's generally how really good sellers start. You know, even Lynch Mining, who is still one of my favorite sellers, when they started, pretty much you had a 75% chance of getting 100% ROI on their bags of Paydirt or more. But, you know, and they've slowly dwindled it down that now you're probably averaging somewhere between the 75 to 85% ROI, which is still good and it's real still, but, you know, they dwindled down. So right now is a great time to get, you know, from GoldNuggetSales. I wish their Paydirt was a little more varied in size and things like that, you know, but that's just me nitpicking. Other than that, you know, you get a great ROI from them, so I'm not going to complain. They're good right now, so now's the time to buy them. See, a lot of problems is a lot of people, they'll see a review, and then they wait a year and a half, and, you know, then they wait a year and a half to buy it, and by then the seller's not as good, so. Yeah, I like the Dream Mat. I really like the Dream Mat. I think it's way too expensive, but, you know, that's I don't own the company, so. Hey, Bo Diggity. I don't know if I said hey. Never Ending Saga. Thank you, Never Ending Saga. And he said it'd be Jason Friend. Well, that's what I was saying. You know, it's obviously nobody does 100% ROI Paydirt for just to do it. They're doing it to get traffic in. But what I'm saying is, you can only do it for so long. You know, you can't just keep giving stuff away. Every company does it. You know, big companies from, you know, soda companies and everything else, they all run promos where they're losing money, but eventually you can only lose so much money. You know. The blender. Oh yeah, the blender. I forgot all about the blender for the Paydirt. For the gold braid brick. So get to the panning. I just looked at my clock, man. We got like 5 more minutes and I'm gonna get to the panning because I'm so whooped today. Carl Oldaway, another reviewer just did a review on them, so they will be bombed. Yeah. What? Yeah, but they might have known they were getting that review. The odds are they knew they were getting that review done. You know. Just prospecting. Yes, that matting is just so expensive. You know, I'm a big believer in the philosophy that if you keep a lower price, you'll sell more in bulk. But there's a lot of companies that just, you know, even to the, you know, that think if you sell something really high price and make a huge profit, you only need to sell 1 a month as opposed to selling 10 at a lower price. But, you know, it's just how other people want to run their companies. It's, you know, there's certain gold pans out there that are just $50 gold pans. I mean, nobody needs a $50 gold pan, but they do it because, you know, they just want huge profits. So, hey, Scott LeMay. Robert Lewis, Nicholas Murr. So, let me post up the link again, and then let me make sure all my stuff is set up in the background so we can start panning. Let me check. Make sure everyone's comments are going through. So I have that set up right. All right. All right. Carl Ordway. I'll stick with Gold Bay for the most part. Yeah, I mean, that's what I said. I have certain ones that are my favorites and that I'll recommend, and it mostly goes by the ROI, but as well as how long they've been in business. So, you know, would I recommend GoldNuggetSales? Yes, for right now. But, you know, in 6 months that might change, in 8 months that might change. Who knows? You know. But they're a new company, and that's the one good thing about when you get a new company in that really wants to hit the market hard. They put out really good Paydirt. And then they figure out their numbers. It takes them a couple months, and they say, oh, you know, we haven't made a single dollar in 3 months. Let's cut back on the gold a little bit. So now's the time definitely to be buying from them, you know. I did see Dave put up a 103% ROI, but I didn't call him out on the fact that it wasn't really 103% ROI because, you know, you have to add in shipping. But I did see he did it. I wish he wouldn't have. I don't think Dave needed to do that. You know, he sells, you know, every week he's posting pictures on Facebook of his massive shipping pile, and he didn't need to do it. But how'd you do in Ohio, by the way, HD Shovelhead? I saw you put a video up, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Hey, Benzo Bonanza, mining and prospecting. How you doing? You went dredging, right? HD Shovelhead? I just received their second 100% ROI bag from them, Richard. Yeah, I mean, now's a great time. You know, it's one of those things, you know, if you enjoy painting out Paydirt, you can only buy so many 100% ROI bags of Paydirt before it gets boring. But, you know, you're at least getting your gold worth, you know. Still working out the cons. Yeah, I saw you posted a video. I'll have to try and catch up this weekend. Well, my kids are aggravating me, and they're trying to watch some crazy YouTube videos. I'll watch my YouTube videos. So, and just in case anyone came in late, we are going, and you couldn't read the title of the video or the live show, we're doing some Gold Nugget sales tonight. We're doing their 1 gram bag, so someone is guaranteed 1 bag. You know. Well, that's one thing I will say about a lot of these 100% ROIs or the really high ROIs, especially all the ones I've been doing for my reviews, is it's all fine gold. You know, it's a lot smaller gold because generally Paydirt sellers, they can't use flour gold. If you put a bag and you put 25% flour gold, 25% plus 10, 25% in between, 25, you know, people won't find that flour gold and they'll complain. They'll say, you promised me a 1 gram bag and I only found 3/4 of a gram because they can't find the fine gold. So sellers, if you're a real miner and you have all this stockpile of gold, it's all going to start being in the fine gold. So it's a lot easier for them to take a little bit of a loss on fine gold because they can't get rid of it otherwise, you know. Hey, Torchy, how's it going? Yeah, I mean, I love doing Paydirts. I mean, that's why I do this channel. You know, I love doing all the different Paydirts. I really want to go back to doing a lot of the European Paydirts. They just honestly suck. And it cost me a horrendous amount of money the last time I did all the European Paydirts because I think I averaged like a 50% ROI, and that did not take into, and that was based on the no shipping, where if I didn't pay shipping, and I paid enormous amounts of shipping. So in the end, I think I averaged like a 25% ROI total. And it drained my gold Paydirt fund. So, you know, doing all these 100% really helps me to next month do better, you know, reviews and stuff like that. You can only take so many hits before, you know, your funds are depleted. Jonathan Friend, yeah. You know, I wish more sellers, all they have to do is, that's what I say. You know, one of my big things I say in all my reviews is description. It's one thing that really bugs me that sellers don't do better descriptions. But if you put in your description, 25% of your gold will be plus 10, 25% will be minus 10 plus 20, etc., etc. And then you told them 25% of the, you know, a 1/4 gram of your gold will be under 40. people could sit there and find it, and they would say, okay, I did find the gram, but I didn't find anything in the -40. And then they will know what they're missing, you know. And then the seller can also, if somebody complains and say, hey, I didn't find the gram of gold, you can say, take a picture of it for me. And then they can see in the picture there's no flour gold, and they can say, you didn't find the flour gold, you know, just paint it again, paint it again, paint it again. So if sellers had better descriptions, they could, you know, they could start processing and using a lot more fine gold. So well, all right, let me check everything, and then we're going to start panning and get this gold out so somebody can win it. And since I'll be doing some stuff here, let me post the link again. Make sure you go leave a comment so I can do this. I agree with Norris. If you're going to melt any gold, it's always better to melt the fine gold. Never melt pickers or nuggets. Never, never, never. But fine gold is worth melting. Jonathan Friend. Yeah, yeah. Like I, you know, people always harp on me about my reviews about how it's just not about the ROI. You know, I get a lot of people complaining that I focus too much on other things. But those things matter, you know, and not only to the buyer, but to the seller as well. You know, if a seller has a really, really good description, it covers their butts as well, you know. That's it, Dave Watson. Fine gold. I love fine gold. See, I enjoy, you know, for reviews, I hate fine gold because it takes forever to shoot the videos and to edit them and all that stuff and to actually sit at my station nonstop until it's all found. But if it's just me painting on a weekend or during the week when I'm just, you know, bummed out or something like that and just want to pan, I prefer fine gold because I can spend an hour staring at a pan to get 5 flakes of gold and then go sit down, do some work, come back and pan for another hour. So I love fine gold. It really takes your mind off of things. You know, if me, for example, I pan to take my mind off of my, you know, health issues and pain and stuff like that. So panning a pound with nothing but chunky gold is fun, but it's only fun for a few minutes. Whereas a pound with that same amount of gold as fine gold makes it take a long time. So no cure in sight. That's it, Shelly Covington. And hey, Shelly Covington, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Nice to see you again. And that's it. And fine gold will definitely tell you if you're panning right or not. So, all right, let me shrink my ugly mug down or move it or do something so y'all don't have to look at me anymore. And we're going to start panning. There we go. Everything all set up. And there we go. So, let me move my computer. And we are going to start panning out some Paydirt. Hey, normal human, how's it going? So here's the Paydirt. This is what we got tonight. It's all pretty much fine stuff. I did try to classify it, and there was probably, you know, a few pebbles in the +10 and a few pebbles in the -10 +20, but everything else was under that. So we're just going to pan it out just as it is. And I am guaranteed a gram of gold, so we'll see. Yeah, a lot of people see, the sad part is a lot of people see these videos and they think people are panning to make money on the gold. And that's not it. It's, you know, it's a hobby. It's the same thing. My son loves to play golf. Every weekend I take him to go to the driving range so he can go driving. And, you know, he's got a $300 driver right now. And, you know, that his mom bought him. That's not money he's going to recoup. It's just a hobby. So, you know, but he doesn't really get anything out of it. If I buy $300 worth of Paydirt, at least I'm guaranteed to get something, hopefully. All right, got all my stuff set up. Where is my phone? Well, I just found out. All right, let's start panning this out. Have my pan. Have my Paydirt. Let's go. I'm seeing some little pieces of gold. I'm guessing most of this gold's going to be plus 40, minus 20. So, gold in Paydirt's horrible. You know, that's another company that spends horrendous amount of time advertising and everything else just to sell a junky product. You know, he could do a 60% ROI on all his bags and he would make more money. It just, you know, it's sad. Just most people, they only see the title, they only see something, they skip the whole videos, the reviews, and they'll see the one part where, you know, like Klesh when he did his first bucket, the lynch mining bucket, where I think he got like a 50% ROI, and that video got like 1 million views, and everyone just sees the beginning, sees what he paid, skips to the very end, and sees his ROI, and then laughs and says, "Oh, you got suckered." But you know, he got, you know, a good day's fun, and if it wouldn't have been for a video, it would have probably taken him a week to pan that out. That'd have been a week worth of fun for $500. And you know, they have people that go on a weekend and spend that much on a golf course. So yeah, he loves golf. He has I take him every weekend, and if it's raining, I actually have a driving tent here. So if it's a little bit rainy or something like that, we'll go and just go outside and in the rain, and he can play there. So, and then the golf course was closed for a month. So whatever his hobbies are, you know, I always try to, you know, my kids' hobbies are slowly drifting away from my hobbies because they're getting older and they can tell me no. But you know, I always think everyone should have a good hobby that keeps them busy and keeps your mind busy, you know. Shelly Covington. Well, actually, Shelly, not that bucket. That was, he did the lynch mining bucket that has no guarantee. And I think I'm not a fan of that bucket. I don't think it has a good ROI. It's, you know, it's kind of taking advantage of people who can only afford like $600. Where if they just spent $1,200, they'd get twice as much gold, you know, or they'd get a 80% ROI. So, oh, piece of little chunky gold in there. But yeah, I think you're better off. I honestly, for lynch mining, is just getting one of their Belmont buckets. You know, you're gonna get a 60% ROI on those, and you're not coughing up $700. You buy, yeah, Jeremy. Yeah, I'm hoping he gets a scholarship for it. My daughter already has a scholarship, but that's just based on her grades, because she's been a straight A student her whole life, and you know, she takes all honor classes and things like that. So she's already got her scholarships lined up. But my son, he's a wild man. He's not. My son is a wild man. I don't see him getting straight A's, so he cannot pay attention enough. So he'll get B's, but he won't get straight A's. So he'll need something a little extra to get his free diploma. Luckily, though, they both take after their mom, so they are smart, you know, and they do decent in school, which I never did. Yeah, that was a nice picker. And that's it, Rod Kurt. If, you know, a lot of people, you know, I was reading something today, somebody's Paydirt, I forget whose Paydirt it was, but they even said that, they said, you know, if you want a 100% ROI, go somewhere where there's gold in the ground and it's 100% ROI. But if you've got to buy it, you're not guaranteed 100% ROI because everyone has to make money, so. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping, is he's good enough at sports. And at least golf, you know, and golf's one of those sports, you know, that's not going to leave you a broken man after the college uses you all up, you know, like football or baseball or something like that, where they'll just wear you to death, you know, just so they can get their TV money. And then when you go pro, you're broken down, so. And he really enjoys golf. He really likes it. You know, it just sucks with the COVID. He hasn't been able to go as much, so his swing has kind of gotten a little rusty, and it frustrates him. So seeing gold in every pan, that's for sure. You know, which is good. I mean, I am guaranteed a gram, so. A normal human. Yeah, I wish I was smart too. I wasn't even close to getting B's or C's when I went to school. You know, I was lucky if, you know, my mom used to have to go to school and beg them to let me continue another year. She would be like, you know, you don't want to hold him back. He's a troublemaker. If you keep him here longer, it's just going to be bad for y'all. So they would just kind of move me forward, even though I didn't get the grades. So they would find ways to get teachers to boost my grade a little bit just so I'd have the GPA to pass, you know, 7th and 8th grade, 9th grade. And then that's as far as I went. After that, I got tired of school. That's too dumb. So, again, luckily my kids take after their mom with the smarts. They look like me, so they get my wonderful, great looks, my sense of humor, all those wonderful things, but they get her brains, so they got the best of it. Gregory Littleton, yeah. Most people just ride the golf carts. That's the only thing I'm interested in. I don't actually take them to the golf course because I don't want to be doing all that walking and hitting the hole and stuff like that. But his mom plays golf with him at the golf place. But they go out of state because the places here aren't that good. Some little chunky gold. I don't know how none of this gold came through when I did the plus 10 when I classified it. It must have just went through. Oh, Robert Lewis, sorry to hear that. But if you at least had fun, you know, if you're enjoying yourself while you're doing it, it's all right to get skunked, you know. It's just like if you go see a bad movie with someone you really enjoy, you know. If you're in a bad movie by yourself, you're going to hate that you spent the money on a bad movie. But if you go to a bad movie with your wife or your girlfriend and you get to, you know, hold her hand and do other things, kiss her, whatever it is, the bad movie doesn't matter then. Then you don't mind because at least you got to enjoy your time, so. 303 Prospecting, how's it going? I like the Belmont buckets. I actually think that's one of the better deals for Paydirt you can get. You know, when I was looking to try to do all my really big bags for, I guess, like whatever it was, last month's reviews, there's not a lot of sellers that sell 25, 30-pound bags of Paydirt that you're going to get a reasonable ROI on. You know, Belmont's pretty consistent what they put in there. You know, they do have some other sellers on eBay, but I really wouldn't trust any of them to get anything out of it. So I think it's one of the better deals for people who can't buy a lot of Paydirt and want a pan. Because you get a thing of Belmont or the Vulture, you've got a good couple weeks of panning. You know, if you just pan slowly and you're just panning a little bit out. And you'll get a big chunk of your money back, so. This Paydirt went quick. This is some easy stuff. We'll have to see when we get down to the bottom. There's no real magnetite in here. No real black sands either, for that much. Where are you at, Sherwood? I wouldn't go all the way to California unless you're close to it to go prospecting. There's pretty much, as long as you're not in the lower south, there's gold everywhere, you know. Unsearched on eBay is where you're just going to lose money. That's it, 100%. It was funny. I was actually looking on eBay today, and when I was doing my search for gold Paydirt, I just always search highest first. And I can't believe some of these people, you know, they're selling Paydirt for, you know, or they're listing it. They might not be selling it for $500-600 for like 20 pounds with no guarantee, nothing. It's like, you know you're just gonna get ripped off for $600. I hope nobody buys that stuff. You know, somebody's spending $600, you could guarantee at least something. You say, you know, guarantee 50% ROI. You know, the seller's still gonna make $300. It's just, I don't know, not a big fan of it. I will say, I'm doing these reviews I'm currently doing where I'm doing the high ROIs for these couple of reviews. One of them is actually from eBay. So I actually found a seller on eBay with a really high ROI guaranteed. So that'll be out Monday. Hopefully. I had a little issue with the seller, so we're going to find out if it's done by Monday. New York? Oh, you're a New Yorker too, Sherwood? Oh, I'm just kidding. Well, they have gold in New York, Sherwood. It's all fly poop. In fact, I actually have a bag of Paydirt I'm going to do a mail call on in like 1 or 2 weeks that's from New York. Somebody sent it to me for a mail call. Yeah, that's where I would love to go, Shelly, is Australia. I would love to go spend a week out there metal detecting for gold. Not digging for it, but I'd love to go up there metal detecting for gold. But I am just so scared of the spiders and snakes and everything else. I'm not a fan of either one of those. And the ones they have there just kill you. So they don't just sting you, sting you and make you sick, or, you know, make you have to go to the hospital. You just drop dead right then and there. So, you know, I'd have to definitely go there with like a couple bodyguards to be my like snake protectors and spider protectors. And I'd have to have an RV, no tent sleeping. Carl Ordway. Now watch your gold and diamond review today. Yeah, that seller, sadly, that seller is still on eBay, and he has changed his name like 20 more times. So, you know, it's just sad. It's one of the things I hate about eBay is that they can change their names so often. We're going to take the little picker out. Hopefully I remember this show to put it back in later, but it's just trying to be a pain. Barrett LaChapelle. Yeah, you know, there's 2 places I've always wanted to go mining, and that's, you know, Australia just for the metal detecting, because I think it would be so awesome. And I actually have, well, I had some relatives when I was married there. And that's kind of went to poop now, but, and then the other place is the Bering Sea. I've wanted to go to the Bering Sea and just mine on the beaches. You know, I actually like the Bering Sea material. It's that, you know, like really small red garnet sand, and I love panning that stuff out. That stuff is so difficult because you can't use a magnet on it even when you get frustrated. It's really fun. Rod Kurt. Nah, I just know my, I'm not being hard on myself. I just know my good points and my bad points. You know, whenever I'm dating a girl, I always tell them, you're not getting the smart one, but you're definitely getting the good looking one and the funny one. See, I'm funny. I'm joking about me being good looking. Hey, Double D Prospecting. Yeah, Gunner L. Yeah, everything in Australia wants to kill you. It's unbelievable. I don't know why people want to live there. Now, I would go there and, you know, take all the gold I possibly could, but man, I don't know about that, you know, living there. You know, my ex-wife, her brother lives there, and his son came when you're in Australia. It's kind of like you go on a little trip. After you get out of high school, you go take a year vacation before you start college. And he came down and stayed with us for 2 weeks, and he was telling us about all the times he'd find like brown snakes in their backyard and spiders in their house. And these are things that'll kill you instantly. I was like, and they live like in the middle of the city. So I was like, nope, that's not for me. 1 week vacation. And they got beautiful beaches, but you go out there and you get mauled by a great white shark. So it has some nice gold. It is guaranteed a gram. That is the one thing. It really sucks to try and pan out gold when you didn't classify it down, but because all these heavier pieces want to mess up my panning, but that's okay. I got nothing else to do today. Well, I do, but William Merritt, how's it going? And you're totally right. That's how you can tell, generally, is the black sands. Well, that was a lot of that. Normal human cost for this bag. I have no idea. Let me see. I have notes here somewhere, I think. Let me see. I thought I wrote notes of this because I was trying to keep better at doing this, but I don't think I did. I think it was $60. I don't know. I'll look it up after we're finished gold panning, but I think this was a $69.95 bag. I think it was like that for 1 gram. But I will look that up in Normal Human after I'm done panning. Yeah, nothing's a guarantee to find gold. I mean, they have black sands everywhere, so it's just whether or not the black sand, if there is gold in the area, it'll be in that area, generally. Look. And thank you again, Backyard Prospecting. I really appreciate it. Oh, another little picker's trying to get away. All this heavy gold. The problems we have when you get chunkier gold. I love watching when kids pan out pay dirt for the first time and they see the gold. That's the best. I'm trying to get some of this chunkier gold out of here so I can pan this. Hey Kayla Scott, I didn't even see you in the chat. Taking over for the hubby. And as always, I do repan this a couple times to see if I miss anything before I send it out to whoever wins it. So. Oh, Brian Bulger, crossbow hunting. That's my daughter wants to start bow hunting. She's been trying to find something to do as a hobby. And we tried tennis and she didn't like it. We tried volleyball, she didn't like it. Tried soccer, she didn't like it. And now she wants to go bow hunting. But not actually animals. She just wants to learn how to shoot a bow and arrow. Which I wish it was something a little bit safer because, my son could whack you pretty good with a golf ball, but an arrow is much worse. It's really shiny gold. Which is actually a big difference between, I think I did one of their other bags where it had a lot of, you know, iron staining on it. Get rid of this black sand. So it'll look prettier when I have it floating around. So there we go. Anyone want to guess how much is in here tonight? So there we go. That's what we found tonight. And somebody's going to win this tonight. Some nice little pieces. One nice little picker in there. That's probably a quarter of it right there. That's a really nice gold. $1.3. I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be 1.1 maybe. Somewhere around there. I'm guessing 1.1. Yeah. All right, let's go. I'm going to make y'all look at my ugly mug again. All right, there you go. Stuck looking at my ugly mug. 1.2, 1.2. So everyone's guessing pretty much 1.1-ish to 1.2. I think it's going to be a little bit 1.1 or below. I don't think it's going to be over that. 3 gram plus, added a gram, ended up being almost 5 grams. Yeah, I like Gold Bag. That's one of the things where, I don't know, I haven't done enough Gold Nugget sales yet to see like how much extra you get, you know. So I'll be really curious about that. Let me pop up my chat. 1.3 just for kicks. Oh, hey, Shelly, I didn't hear. Hey, Shelly, I just posted a comment, and anyone else that's just joined the chat, I just left a comment. Click that link and go leave a comment there. And just any one comment, it doesn't matter, and then I will pick a winner in a few minutes, and somebody will win this gold. And we'll see who guessed right. And of course, as always, after the show, I will post on YouTube the total results on what was found and what was won and things like that. And I also need to do a disclaimer that YouTube or none of its associates have anything to do with this GAW. This is all solely on me. Please stop with the ugly mug comment. Hey, it's just my stick. It's just like, you know, hey everyone, and even more gold. It's something I've said for years, my ugly mug. Even when I was young, I would call myself my ugly mug, so. Rod Kirk. Yeah, well, see, my daughter and my son have started fishing, which is pretty funny because, you know, I've been trying to get them to fish for about a year, and they kept telling me how gross that was. And their mom took them fishing like a month ago, and they're like, oh, you love it. And I was like, why would you go fishing with her, but you won't go fishing with me? So, but I was telling my daughter we could start going bow fishing. I said, that would be fun to do. I would actually enjoy that. And then you always have the bow aiming down at the river. But we'll have to see. You know, she's kind of still into the catch and release with the fishing. So, you can't eat those. And I want to eat the fish. So, here, let me look up a normal human, the price of this bag of Paydirt. Because I know I said I would do that. And I don't remember what the shipping was. I think the shipping is $8.95 for it. And it's $59.95. So you're looking at like 69 bucks for this Paydirt that we just panned out tonight. So thank you, Donna Corin. Collecting Pokemon, soccer, baseball. Oh. And my kids are still big into the little Pokemon game. What? So yeah, I'm trying to get my daughter to start see if she'll start going bow fishing. Because then I could get into that. Just shooting a giant fake deer target just isn't, you know, appealing to me. I did shoot a bow when I was a kid. I think anyone in my age that you did that every summer. You go to summer camps. You know, nowadays kids don't go to summer camps anymore. But when I was a kid, that's how your parents got rid of you. They'd send you to summer camp for a month, and you had to do bow and arrows. You know, you had to do the treacherous little obstacle courses the seniors would make up for you to break your leg. You'd go swimming in the creek and canoeing and bow hunting every summer. So Jason G, you know, it's so funny. You know, I get with Gold Bay, I only get 2 comments about Gold Bay. Either that they always get better, or that some person just gets stuck always getting the exact amount. I know Martin hates Gold Bay because he swears he never gets more than what he buys. But I get so many comments from people who find so much more. I generally find right around what I buy. You know, if I buy a gram bag from him, I get 1.1. I've never found a 3-gram bag from him, but others do. But I do hear a lot of people that just get stuck in that cycle with him, where every bag they buy from him, they get the exact amount. So, you know, but I think that a lot has to do with the luck of the draw. You know, he is a real Paydirt seller and a real Paydirt miner. So if he just happens to grab that shovel that's got no gold in it, and then he adds a gram, you're getting exactly a gram. But if he grabs that shovel full that's got 3 grams in it already, and he adds a gram, you know, it's geocaching. Yeah, me and my kids were doing geocaching for a while. It's just where we're at, it's not very big. We found all the places in our little tiny town, and they were all really simple. It was kind of funny when we got into geocaching here. They were all pretty simple. They would take us usually 5 to 10 minutes to find them all. There was a couple that took us a little bit longer. And I guess it was like 2 years ago, we went to St. Louis, or maybe a year and a half ago. We went to St. Louis and we said, well, we're going to go geocaching there. We didn't find a single one. Those people in St. Louis know how to hide geocaches. I mean, we could not find a single one. So we got frustrated, and that kind of burned them out on it. So backyard prospecting. I agree. You know, while I do like it when you find more gold, if you're guaranteed a good ROI, you know, with like Gold Bay, even if you find the set amount, I think it's around an 80% ROI for most of his bags. And you can't beat that. Most sellers are around the 60 to 70% mark. So if you're guaranteed 80%, if you don't find anything, I don't think you can complain. It'd be nice if you found extra, but you know, you really can't complain. If they were guaranteeing 110%, then you could complain, but I'm straight. So you can't argue with guaranteed gold. That's it. It's just part of my shtick. I'm used to saying it now. I've always been saying it, so there you ride, Kurt. Yeah, you know, hopefully she'll like bow hunting or bow target shooting, whatever it's going to be she wants to do. Because I keep telling her she needs to find a hobby, you know, other than watching YouTube videos and schoolwork. You know, she's really big into schoolwork, and I love that about her. But, you know, it's always good to do something other than schoolwork. You know, you got to have a spill off for when you get frustrated, you know. Especially when she's getting ready to go to college, you know, so you don't want to just get burned out and not have a way out, so. All right, let me post a link here. Oh, this is going to be a short show. It is funny, some of my shows, I'm tired, so I haven't been talking as much as usual. So thus the short show, because I actually had a pound of Paydirt, so. And usually I'm only been doing like 8-ounce bags. Hey, Chris Neville, how's it going? Thanks, Carl Ordway. So I posted a link. Make sure you, or did I? Yeah, I did post a link. Make sure you go over there. I'm going to go check the comments now, make sure everyone's being approved. Yeah, when I was a kid, archery and things like that, you know, were really big. All right, let's see. Make sure everyone's comments are being approved. Kayla Scott, it blocked you, but I will approve your comment. Did not like your comment. I don't know why. But there we go. We're all set now. So we do the giveaway. But yeah, when I was a kid, like we're going to start, you know, once the weather's a little bit nicer, I mean, it's starting to get really nice. Go canoeing. My kids do like canoeing and things like that. So, you know, and canoeing's much easier on my knees. You know, I don't mind the canoeing. The things that, you know, sadly, last year we were bike riding a lot, but this year we went bike riding a couple times and my new right knee just sucks. I can't even bike ride anymore, which I could bike ride before the operation, but we'll see. Thanks, Steve Buckles. How's your sluice coming along, Stuart Romney? I have it all set up. I actually have a bucket right next to me with everything ready to go. I just need to find the time to shoot the video. I actually had it all set up here, and I had planned on shooting the video. I'm trying to move my pans around. I was trying to shoot the video last night, and I just didn't feel it. So, and then I woke up this morning, and I totally forgot about it, and I had to move it all to set this up. So, this weekend, though, the plan is for this weekend, because I was doing a Paydirt review, and it's kind of hit a glitch, so I've had to stop doing it. So, right now, I am planning this weekend to do the Hard Rock Part 2, and try and recover more gold, and do my sluice, my $20 DIY sluice. So, which has actually cost me more than $20, but that's just because I added matting to it. If you don't add matting, it's only $20. You could just spray paint it with some chalk and it'd be a Miller table. Hey, thanks, Normal Human. Yeah, you know, I had a really bad dad, so, you know, I always try to spend as much time doing stuff with my kids as possible. Eventually I won't be here, and I want them to have fond memories of things they did with me. So, you know, I have no fond memories of doing anything with my dad. So, you know, except for watching him stumble home every once in a while drunk. You know, so. Nah, Rod Kurt, I'm still gonna send you the gold. If you win, anyone wins, I just send it to them. I'm not. She probably is not gonna end up wanting to go bow hunting. I think she's just trying to think of ideas. I'm hoping it's something good though. We'll see. I'm still trying to get her to play more tennis because my son likes tennis, and I don't mind it because they can't really hit that well, so I can just stand in one spot and have them hit it to me, so I don't have to move around. But we'll see. Jason G. Yeah, I love Street Tips channel. I love his channel. So, good luck with that. I almost got that gutter sluice, but just bought a dream. Hey, thank you, Guido. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Lou Norris, I did get your package. I got your package and somebody else's, and I just have not had time to thank you and send you an email, but I did get it. It's actually, I haven't put it in my schedule. I've been really behind on my emails. I'm always behind on my emails. That's why I don't sell Paydirt, because I'm actually horrible at customer service. But thank you, Lou. I did get it, and I'm going to be sending you an email probably tomorrow, not tonight, because I still have to finish cleaning up this gold and doing all that stuff. Have you watched YouTube Gold? No, I don't know if I have that channel. I'll have to look them up tonight, though. Here, I'll do that right now just so I bookmark them. But I have a hard time watching all the channels I do. All right, I just bookmarked them, so we'll watch that. I'll watch one of those tonight to check them out. Yeah, that's the problem with making the sluice was the matting. You know, where I live sucks for like the odd things. You know, like I wanted to originally just make a gutter sluice, but nobody in Indiana sells the same type of gutters that the gutter sluice is made out of. So then I thought up this idea, but there's nobody that sells any of the like cheap V matting, you know, and usually most Home Depots or Lowe's have it, and just mine have nothing. These places are bare. I guess there's nobody builds anything here. All right, backyard prize. Yeah, I saw in the thumbnails. I could see that, so I'm gonna definitely watch it. So it'll just add to my list of things that I'm always behind on watching. So Carl Oldaway, yeah, the pump is still an issue. See, originally, that's kind of reason why my mini sluice is hit a roadblock. Is originally I had some Gold Hog matting, and I had I think a 650 gallon per hour pump, and it just was not pushing the water. So then I bought a 1,000 gallon per hour pump, and it's still just not cleaning the water quick enough. It's not cleaning out the riffles. And it might just be the matting I got, because somebody donated some matting to me. So it's a lot of Razorback and things like that. And some of it cleans, some of it doesn't. So I decided just to go with some, I did try it. I cut a piece of Vortex matting, and it works with the Vortex matting, and it works with the V matting. So right now I think I have it set up with 1,000, but it should be able to use a smaller pump, 600. I'll probably hook up my 600 gallon to it just to see this weekend. But I tried to make it as cheap as possible just for the sluice. Like the sluice itself, without the matting and everything else, I think it came to 16 bucks to make an aluminum sluice. And you can put in whatever matting you want, you know. If you just want to put in a piece of carpet, it would work. Yeah, I need to get a bigger pump. It's just, I don't like using, you know, those DC battery pumps and most bilge pumps and things like that. Use those, but and the problem with when you're buying pumps off of places like Amazon and stuff like that, 90% of the time they're not. I've returned more pumps off of Amazon where I bought a 1,300 gallon per hour pump I think last year, and it put out like, you know, a dribble. It was just horrible. So I do need to buy one. I need to get probably 1,800 to 2,500. I want to get a big one, so I probably will. I have my gold cube set up here. I might hook up that pump just to see if it'll do the Gold Hog matting. So we'll see. I remember that New York claims gold as being their own domain. Yeah, if you find gold in New York, technically it's New York's, and you're supposed to give it to them. Yeah, V matting, things like V matting and Vortex matting don't need a lot of water, you know, because it's just fine gold. You know, it's not catching, the riffles are so small. The problem with the Gold Hog matting is they have very aggressive riffles, so it just makes it. But I will eventually buy a better pump. It's, you know, you always think of the wrong thing. I was thinking about all the other materials and the matting, and I didn't even think about the pump until it was too late, so. All right, y'all ready to win some gold? Yeah, let me see. Trying to gold up on the screen. All right, there you go. So let's go win some gold. Well, I'd appreciate that, Brian, but you know, you don't have to. Oh yeah, everything I build for any of my pumps, I always put in a regulator into them. You have to. Otherwise you start just blowing your gold out as the water's just pushing past, you know. Sure, you know, it's just that Ed can win again. I think Ed's still here. I was gonna say I thought he left, but maybe he'll win. But Ed claims he never wins on my channel, so. All right. Let me check all the comments real quick before I do the giveaway, just so nobody doesn't have a chance to win. Let's see how many comments we got. And I'll post the link one more time. 81 watching. No. My comments are there. Let me post the link. I'll give y'all a second. I go see me. Make sure everyone's comments. So make sure you got about 30 seconds to go post that link, leave a comment. Oh, of course. All right, so we got, it looks like the comments are right. All right, y'all ready to win? Let me shrink down my mug. Then we can win. Why is it doing that? All right, there we go. Let's give away this gold. It is guaranteed a gram of gold, so somebody's going to win a gram. If there's more, I will post a link, as always, on YouTube later tonight, as well as on Patreon, under patreon.com/Miller Prospecting, and somebody will win whatever I post on there. $85 comments. Let's pick a winner. Never Ending Saga. So there you go, Never Ending Saga. You just won the gold tonight. Thank you for watching the channel. And now, as punishment, you must all look at my ugly mug again. Never Ending Saga. See what you have done? But congratulations, Never Ending Saga. All right, so there you go. Congratulations, you just won this gold in this pan here. There you go. That's some nice chunky stuff too. That's a nice little pile of gold. So congratulations, Never Ending Saga. Make sure you email me. I will post my email right now. But in case you don't see it in the chat, it's Dylan@MillerProspecting.com. So email me, and as always, YouTube or any of its affiliates have nothing to do with this GAW. You have 30 days to collect your prize. After that, that gold goes into my pockets, and I like that. So make sure you email me so I can send it off to you. Dominic Ness. Well, sadly, there's only one giveaway at 100 people. You only got a 1 in 85 shot, so this thing is rigged, I swear. But if you won, would it be rigged? Hey, Brian. Oh, I'm glad you liked that copper nugget. That was a really big copper nugget. It wouldn't fit in my... I bought 2 of them, and one came in, and it fit in my son's little gem box. And the other one, that one wouldn't fit. So I was like, well, I know someone to give that to. I know someone will appreciate it. So, you know, let me check my email, make sure I got it. Never Ending Saga. I will probably email you tomorrow to let you know when I'm shipping it out and stuff like that. I'm not really fast on email, so even though I tell you to email me, I'm really horrible. I haven't got your email yet, but give it a few minutes. Sometimes it's slow. Uh-oh, what's that? Chris, now for 2 years, you still haven't won anything? Well, that sucks. Maybe we'll have to fix that. Thank you, Donna Karen. Thank you for watching my awesome videos. You know, if y'all didn't watch them, I would just be the crazy old guy who puts out a whole bunch of videos that nobody watches. Now I'm just that crazy old guy who puts out videos that people watch. So, you know. Thank you, Shelly Covington. Thank you. Jonathan Friend, one shot is all you need. I will say most of the people who have been winning on these live shows are newer subscribers. I will say that. Hold on, let me go check something real quick. But HD Shovel Ed, no, it's just going to, I'm just going to rechange the names. That's it, HD Shovel Ed. The tiers are all going to stay the exact same. Everyone will stay in the same tiers they're at. I'm just going to change the name in the description and sometime this month, but everything will stay the same. Nobody has to quit or go back. I will be making a post about that this week because a lot of people don't seem to like the guessing the nugget size. They would rather if I just did a raffle and gave away the nugget. So it's not as much fun, but you know, that seems what everyone wants. So I'll be making a post probably in a week or so with the final details. So, but no, you don't need to change your tiers or anything else like that. So Megan Smith, I don't have the luck of the Irish either, you know. But you see, what I did was I stopped entering everyone's giveaways. I don't enter anyone's giveaways really too much anymore, because that way I don't get disappointed. Where, Will? Yes, you missed it. Oh my gosh, where were you at? A normal human. You got tracking for the envelope that I got last week? Yeah, just email me. I put tracking on anything, on everything. So yeah, just email me at Dylan@Miller Prospect, and I'll put my email, normal human. You should have it, but just in case you forgot it. But oh, I can't spell. But yeah, just email me and I'll send you the tracking number. Mark Miller. Well, I've been doing this for 4 years and I still am pretty far behind on other channels with what to do. So, all right, Josh Ortiz. Not this newbie, Carl Ordway. Let me go check something really quick. I think we're going to end the show in a few minutes, because I'm sure everyone's tired of looking at my ugly mug. I've already given away all the gold. The painting went really quick tonight. That was really easy Paydirt. I have to say I was a little disappointed with how easy it was, because I've been trying to get, you know, bigger bags to take longer. All right, I got your email, Saga. So that's coming in. All right, Guidos. And again, thank you, Guido, for the tip. Thank you, Backyard Prospecting. I really appreciate that. You know, I really appreciate everyone just for watching the channel, leaving comments, doing all those wonderful things. And there I'm rubbing my eyes trying to get COVID-19. And I really, really appreciate everyone taking their time away from all their riding to come watch my show. I really appreciate that. And I'm sure all the store owners appreciate y'all being off the street from all your riding to come hang out with me. You know, this was much more fun, I'm sure. All right, Stuart Ronnie, I will be here next week. Next week, we will be doing an eBay seller for our live show. And like I said, Monday, I'm still continuing my really high ROI bags. And next week's going to actually be an eBay seller with a guaranteed high ROI. So, hey, normal human, let me check, but I think I got it. Yeah, so I'll email you back with the tracking number. Probably late tonight. All right, HD Shovel Ed. Yes, Never Ending Saga. I got your stuff. I got your email, and I'll email you tomorrow. Later on tonight, I will post a total on Patreon as well as on YouTube on how much the gold did weigh, how much over a gram is, so everyone can see how close they were with their guesses. So I'm going to say adieu to everyone. I really thank you for watching my show. I really appreciate it, and I will have a video coming out Monday at the latest. I'm hoping to have a video up Saturday or Sunday. So hopefully it'll be either the sluice or the gold-based stuff, but we'll see. All right, thanks everyone. Thanks for watching. Be safe and happy panning. We're going to, let me see. Somebody popped up in the chat. Okay, Dominic Ness or Nice. Dominico Nice. There you go. And I'm actually going to go watch that Gold YouTube Gold tonight. So everyone have a great night, and I will see you next Thursday. And I'll have a video out Monday.